I'm just going to give you a warning here. As you saw before, I am not a doctor. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not a piercer. I am just a girl who got some additional holes punched in her head for her birthday. And I ran into some trouble with this one right here, with a piercing scar. And I thought it was keloid. I freaked out. It is not a keloid. It was a scar. I don't know the official name of it, but I'm going to look it up and put it in the tag so that y'all can stumble upon this video. And without further ado, I healed that scar with Neosporin. Dun 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 dun, Neosporin. That's it. I did all of the things they told me to do for aftercare. Did not work for me. And my last resort before I gave up and took the ring out was Neosporin, and it worked. And it only took a few days for it to actually happen. So let me show you. I'm going to get real close. You see what it looks like now? It's a little greasy because I already put the Neosporin on it. But I'm going to show you what I do. Take the cap off, obviously. And I take my nail. If you don't have any nails, you could probably use a Q-tip. Get just a teeny tiny amount. Can you see that? Just a little teeny bit. And rub it right around the edge. Get on the back side too. I do underneath just in case. But the scar was underneath. It was just on the top. And then that's it. When I wash my face or, wash my body in the shower or whatever, just take the towel, rub it in my ear gently. You don't want to snag it. I have snagged this bad boy on a pillowcase, ironically, and that hurt like a mug. But be careful not to snag it. So do it very slowly, very gently. Just clean it, clean your ears, clean behind your ears, obviously. But anyway, when you're done, pop the Neosporin on. And you will be surprised just how fast this heals. It took mine 9 days to flatten out. Like when I looked in the mirror, it shocked me because it was just gone just like that. One day it was there, the next day, whoo. So anyway, give it a try. Please watch the rest of my video. It's a slideshow where you can see just how ugly this thing actually got and what it looks like now. I almost gave up, but Neosporin did the job. So this is May 29th. This is approximately 2 weeks after I got the piercing done. I was out at Topgolf and my cousin came up to me and she said, "Your ear looks really strange." And so I went to the bathroom and I looked at it and realized it was covered in crust. I hadn't had that happen up until this point. So I cleaned it and then I came back out, but I noticed it's starting to look a little swollen. I was told that will be normal. And so now we have May 30th. This is the next day. Now I'm noticing that the skin is really dark around the piercing site. I contacted my piercer through Instagram DM, and she said this was totally normal, so I didn't really worry about it. So fast forward to June, and now the piercing scar is starting to form. I was worried that it was keloid. And she said, no, it's not, because I sent her some pictures of it. And then also I had lost the bottom, if you notice, the bottom little ball was gone. I don't know where it went, but the earring didn't come out. And so it was a few days before she was in the office again, or the studio, for me to get it fixed. So this is June 27th now. I went to the studio. I got a new ball put on the bottom, but now I'm getting all this crust because she cleaned out the piercing for me when I went in to get the ball replaced. So yeah, so now it's crusting up. It's even more swollen. And here you see the bump is getting bigger and not smaller. So she advised me to just keep following the instructions, the cleaning instructions, which is the saline solution twice a day. Make sure you rinse it off because of the salt particles and blah, blah, blah. And I was doing that, but the bump was just getting bigger and bigger. July 3rd. This isn't a really clear picture, but you can see the bump is still there. It's not going away. And now here, September 12th, now it's starting to look gross, and the pus or whatever that is coming out. I went back to the studio again because I was just like, this is crazy. This is not looking good. They assured me that it's not a keloid. My regular piercer wasn't there. Somebody else was in the studio, so she cleaned it out for me this time. And she advised me to use tea tree oil. She said that's not in the instruction manual, but give tea tree oil a try. And I had seen the other videos on YouTube saying use tea tree oil, so I switched over to that. It was not working either. So September 21st, still looking not quite good. October 20th. Now this is where I really started to feel I can't even say. I was just a little disillusioned, disenchanted with the piercing. I thought I was going to have to take it out. I gave myself to the end of the year. Like, if this thing didn't start looking better by the end of this year, I'm just going to take it out, call it a wrap. I've had some other areas pierced that didn't quite work out. I'm not going to tell you where, though. Ha, ha, ha. And so this is when I decided to give Neosporin a chance. Neosporin has worked very well for other areas, even like old scars. I put Neosporin on and it heals the skin. So I said, this is my last ditch effort. You can also see from this picture on October 20th that it's starting to bleed a little bit too. So here we go. This is October 29th, 9 days later. I actually didn't realize that it was so soon. This is 9 days of using Neosporin once or twice a day whenever I thought about it. The bump is gone. And I wasn't doing the saline cleaning. I would just kind of wipe it off a little bit when I wash my face. And that's all I did. Neosporin, regular wiping, no saline solution, no alcohol, no tea tree oil, nothing like that. Just Neosporin and just regular facial cleansing soap. Overnight, my ear, I woke up this morning, and I had blood like running all down my ear. I wish I had taken a picture of it, even though it was pretty gross. But there was dried blood all in my ear canal, and you could see a little bit at the bottom part of the barbell, but the swelling went down completely. And the scar is flattening out, as you can see. So the Neosporin was doing something. And then here we are today. Look at my ear. It looks great. The darkness is starting to fade. There's no swelling. And I'm excited about changing my jewelry. So Neosporin did the trick for me.